Hello and welcome to the Temple of Tomes with your host, Indie Comics Jones. Today's June 13th, 2023. This is episode 577. Today we're going to take a look at the Deep Dark. This is issue number 1 as a trash truck goes by again. This is Trash Tuesday, I guess you can say. This is a recommend. I think it's a very well put together comic, and we're going to get into it a little bit. We have Erica Cord on the cover here, and she is being pursued by this strange demon woman. I don't know much about her, and we will find out a little bit more about her in just a moment. But I'm going to go ahead and read the synopsis for you. This is actually issue number 2. This is a recommend if I haven't said that already. It is in black and white, but I like the black and white genre, so I'm okay with that. Okay, Erica Cord has come to the town of Exeter to look for the Deep Dark. It's kind of this forest, this area, but ends up in an ancient forest called the Totem. Lost in the dark, she stumbles into a very different part of the woods. By the time she realizes this is no ordinary forest, she is attacked by a ferocious creature. That's that demon woman over here. We'll get into that. But let's see, the creature that begins to eat her as she lays dying. But if Erica thought her nightmare is finally over, she is wrong. It has only just begun. So, yes, it is an intense story. We're going to get into it right now. Within the oldest places of the earth are doorways that lead to another world, a world where the beings of myth and legend come from, a world they call the Deep Dark. Okay, it's written by David Sundra, who also did the art and letters. So he's a one-man band, just like Terry Moore, who does his in black and white as well. So we start off with kind of a now situation. Is that a wolf? She's with her guide, Sam Hammett. This is chapter 1, The Forest. And I just like this detail. Let's get in there. You can see the ferns. I mean, you actually feel like you could see those leaves and feel them and feel the textures. Just really done well. So Erica Cord has hired Sam Hammett to help her discover this Deep Dark. He says he knows of it and can lead her to it. So let's get into the whole thing. First, they just start talking about this totem forest and whatnot, and they're just kind of wandering through the woods a bit, and he's being kind of mysterious about the whole thing. And he asked her how she found out about this Deep Dark. He said, on a website. Okay, so she has actually spent a month looking for this place. She's ended up in the city of Exeter, spending a month there, asking people about the Deep Dark, and she's had no luck at all of finding it. All dead ends, as she puts it. Then, out of the blue comes this Sam Hammett, and he's got this kind of wild, crazy look at times, too. And he says, well, if you really want to look for it or find it, I can lead you there. I've heard of it. And she says, okay, I'll go, and because she doesn't trust him at first, but then realizes she's been there a month and no one else seems to know. So she starts out going into the forest with him. It doesn't look like she's really packed for going on a journey here. She's got kind of a scoop top and shorts on. And as you can see, he has suddenly disappeared. And so she is alone in this super lush forest, isolated and without cell phone coverage, as we see in this next page here. She's out there for a while. It starts getting dark. She starts to panic, starts yelling. Suddenly all these fireflies come out of nowhere. She follows the brightest ones to this apparent strange totem, and she realizes she is in the totem forest. As she looks closer and closer at things, she notices the plants themselves have changed. There are this odd, almost prehistoric looking plants all around her, and it's gotten light just in that general area. Then she starts taking a look at the fireflies, and she realizes they're like these primitive fairies, tiny and just horrifying to look at, and kind of freaks her out a bit there, you can see. And At this point, there's the presence of another behind her. She sees her, and it appears to be a female silhouette there, but as we get a closer look and some more clues, we see that there's something wrong with this silhouette. She's actually a creature who decides to attack and gets the upper hand on Erica. Erica is able to turn the tables and run for it. And she runs smack dab into this strange creature that appears to be hungry as well. So she had the one creature trying to eat her. Now this thing's trying to eat her. So she makes a run for it again, comes to a cliff and decides just to jump. At the bottom, she's a little bit hurt. She sees a cabin with the light on. She heads over to it. But before she can get there, the original creature is on top of her again, jumps her, actually knocks her out at one point, and starts to eat her. And suddenly Sam Hammett shows up, but he seems to know who this creature is. And he asks, why is she still alive? We will use her, the creature responds. We will use her. So Sam says, why? But I don't know why. He's just this weird guy that's out with this creature. I'm not quite sure. And that's how it ends. So it's to be continued. This is a recommend. I really like the art in it. And the story is intriguing and original. I'm in for now. Okay, and there's the issue number 2 cover. It looks great. Source Point Press is putting this out. This is issue number 1. It came in at a whopping $3.99. So it's affordable for all. So if you like what you saw here, I recommend picking this up. As always, thank you for watching this video, checking it out. Please like, please subscribe if you haven't. Please leave comments. We're up to 353 subscribers as of today. And it either usually goes up or down when I put a video out, so we'll see what happens. So thanks for stopping by. This is Indie Comics Jones bidding you adieu.